Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Ninja Boy. In the last video, we made it to the town of Celestern, and we have learned that we now need to go to the Tower of Belba to the south and find Hypervision there. Once we do that, we will be able to see the invisible enemies around Satoon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go over there. First thing we want to do is go west, and we will see some battles along the way. Like these guys. Once again, these guys should not be much of a problem, and I should be able to take them out pretty easily, all things considered. Get rid of this guy, and that should be it, I think. There we go. In the last episode, I believe that I was in some battles that had the sand conveyor belt. I was under the impression that you couldn't move in 3 dimensions, like you couldn't go up and down, as opposed to just left or right. Turns out you can, which makes those battles a little bit easier. I just found it easier not to against those guys with the arms that they can shoot out of their, or rather their hands that they can shoot out of their arms, because as long as you keep somersaulting, they can't hit you. So over here, there's a bridge to the south. If you take it, you're going to go to a dead end. So you're going to have to take the long way, which means more battles. Now it's time to take on 2 of these guys, and I pressed A by mistake, but that still hit him. That was pretty cool. So that NP point did not go to waste. And if I could hit this guy, that'd be great. Oh well. Having a little easier time here. Thought I was going to turn around and hit him there, but sadly that was not the case. It's a good thing I moved a little further to the left that time. There we go. Now we just need to take care of the other guy. And he's going to drop down, go over there, and you're going to come, there you go. Okay, that's as far left as I can go, so I can't get him away from the wall any faster. But since he wants to do that, I'll try to hit him, and fail. But he goes right back on it. And the more I keep hitting him in this way, the more he's gonna act up a little bit. And why do I keep somersaulting? Well, no matter, that last one hit him. I do like these battles, though. You get a lot of experience points out of these. So anyway, let's go north. There's a bridge at the river. We cross it. We go around these mountains, and then we have to go south. This is going to be quite a trek. You definitely have to take the long way around in order to get virtually anywhere here. And let me see if... Right, I need to go south here. Had to think about it for a second. And we got these guys again. Thankfully, we're not in the desert. You can fight these guys in the arena with the sand conveyor belt. And that's where you learn, A, you'll need to go up and down on the floor in order to avoid them still, and B, you're gonna be better off using your punches rather than your sword, because you're gonna get more hits in just due to the fact that you're gonna be pushed to the left rather quickly in that arena. And, well, at least it's not in the sand. Hopefully I won't have too terrible a time here with this part. And you guys are falling down like mad. Yeah, I didn't get the bow and arrow guys for once. And from from here, just take another bridge. After a battle, of course. And if I could get away from this guy, that would be great. Move a little bit to the left there. Nah, couldn't hit him. Well, he'll come back. After he stops shaking in the upper right-hand corner. Got quite a few hits in. That was pretty cool. And let's see if I can get... Ah, so close. Well, you're over here now. That's all that matters at this point. Whoa. Almost got hit by the fire. That would not have been cool. And I was trying to jump left. Game, what are you doing? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that fire column stopped me there from getting multiple hits. And there we go. Managed to get that last hit in as he went up. And as soon as he shows back up and starts moving around like normal again, I'll be able to hit him a couple times. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna do this now. I see. And I thought I was going to have to pull out a sweet bun, but thankfully that was not the case there. And why are you... Wow. Did not think he would grab me there. And I need my sword re-equipped. There we go. Almost died before I could finish that battle. But we are now at level 16. And from here, all we need to do is just walk around the mountains here, make our way as far east as we can go, and then just make our way north. That's it. That's all there is to it. And I'm gonna dig out the sword. Do this. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. And there we go. I'm gonna have a lot of money before this is over. And I may be level 17 before this is over, too. And I really want to edit these battles out. I really do. But they're so short. They're so short, and I know how to get through them. Well, I'm able to figure out how to get through them after doing a practice run. This isn't like the other RPGs I play where I never did a practice run because I just have a really good general idea of what to do, and I always have a map on me in these sorts of games, whether I need one or not. But for this one, I decided to get some practice in because you never know when these enemies might be able to outsmart you for a bit. And as we make our way to the north and pass through the two bridges, we're going to be getting at least 1, 2, maybe 3 more battles. And I keep off-screening these guys for some reason. I shouldn't be doing that. I want them to show up so I can beat them up and get out of here faster. Okay. That should be the last of them. Okay. Okay, maybe not 3 more battles. 1 more, maybe. So close, but I'm not really mad because I can do this one. Thankfully. There will be some new ones that we'll have to do that I'm going to have to explain when we get to them, because I have the feeling we're going to get to them. So now we can finally go into the Tower of Belba. And here, we need to go to that stairway to the left. It doesn't really look like much of a stairway, but it is. And these guys are back. They're the same as ever, but they still make a good experience haul when you can fight them. And if they could... Whoa. Ow. Now, if these guys would stop, would, like, not be that close to me, I would hit them. Like, really hard. There we go. By the way, those gargoyle statues, you can't walk through them, obviously. They act as a wall. If the way they're set up is any indication. So now we're doing this until we reach an area that doesn't look familiar. We're just looping our way around here. And here's an enemy setup that will give you some trouble. For this one, you want to stick to your fists. And you don't want to deal with this guy at all. But if you do hit him, by all means hit him. And for these guys, you want to somersault when necessary to avoid the fists. And it wasn't as obvious in past battles, but it can happen here. These guys can hit themselves with the explosions from their own fists, which is really weird. You can definitely use that explosion hitting the enemies. The explosion from their own fist hitting them and doing damage to your advantage. And thankfully, once these guys have their arm up like they're ready to shoot it at you, you can just get them in a punch combo and just keep throwing them. They're really easy to deal with. As for the guy who keeps teleporting in and out and shooting the fireballs, ignore him. You're better off. Because if you do that, if you ignore him, you'll be better able to tangle with these guys. And you'll be better able to take them out. You may get hit by the fireballs every once in a while, or the explosions every once in a while. At least it takes a second for the explosion to actually hit you. Like, it has to be all the way out, the explosion. Like, it has to actually look like an explosion to hit you. So you can stand in it for like a fraction of a second, but once it's fully expanded, it will do damage. And now we are in a rather new area. We have another battle. What are we doing here? The skeleton guys. Okay. Also, I am having a much better time here than I was in the practice run, which is kind of how I want it to go. And if you guys could stop being so close to me, you know what, I'll take that. There we go. That was better. There we go. Almost forgot how to fight these guys. But anyway, we need to go north. Now these pots, you can walk into them, and they'll take you somewhere. This first set, you don't want to walk into them. They'll just take you back to the beginning. You want to walk into this pair, to the right, and we will do that after this battle. You're here! I want to get up here, equip the sword, and try not to get beaten up a whole lot. Let's move this a little to the right here. Let's let him return. Get a few hits in that way. There we go. That was easy. When you know what to do, of course. So anyway, we walk into this set of pots. It doesn't matter which one when you get into, you just jump into one of them there. Now, if you go north here, you'll be booted out of the Tower of Belba, and you'll have to do this whole area over again just to get back here. I'm going to the part to the west, just past these gargoyle statues, and then I'm going to go further into the tower. And we got these guys again, which is cool. I'll take it. I'll definitely fight these guys off. And can you stop hitting me with the fireballs? I wish you could jump on these guys. I wish you could miracle kick them, but sadly that is not a thing you could do, apparently. But I am able to take care of them very quickly just the same. And keep this guy from doing any funny business before I can get the victory to count. Yeah, we want to go down there, and then, what do you know, another spiral staircase. Oh boy, this battle again. Where you at? If you can hit this guy, so be it. The guy who teleports around. But more than likely, you're just going to be dealing with the guys with the turbines. Let's stay away from the fireball there. Yeah, let's just do the turbine guy. And let's jump around too, so that way his own weapon hits him. There we go. That took care of him. I like that you can do that. That's pretty interesting. You don't see that a lot in RPGs. I see that happen more often in beat-em-ups than I see it in RPGs. And we are here. All we need to do now is just go through this door and we'll be good. After battle, I can take a hint. Ooh, finally, these guys. Now that we're not on a conveyor belt during battle, I can show this battle off. All you have to do, just somersault into them with B and the control pad. You can only have 2 of these guys on the screen at a time. Beat them both up with the punch combo. Keep throwing them. When you kill one, another one takes its place. Since you can only have 2 of these guys on the screen at any given time, you can just keep throwing these guys super easily. And you'll be able to take 3 of these guys down in no time. Stinks that they only give you 96 sen, though. I am the magician Airosche. I am sweet, but the training is tough. Alright? Yeah, I like tough training. Yeah, tough! I do like the fact that they throw those martial arts sounds in for good measure. So let me get a drink of tea in. And then we run to this platform. Make sure you land on the top of it, otherwise you're going to have a bad time. And from here, we need to just keep on making running jumps. These things do think, these platforms, but they will get you to where you want them to go. That just gave me a random item. In this case, it was an explosion. I don't know if these guys will really give me any experience. Not a whole lot. And I need to stop running for a moment so that way. Ooh! I tried to jump over those and couldn't. Let's try again. And see what this gives me the second time around. An M. I thought maybe I'd get some money, but I should probably stop hitting those in case I need the M icons, but what can you do? Now, if I were to run and jump off of here... Ooh, okay, stop running. Use your shadow. Now, if you go down from this point, there will be some fall-away blocks there. You can actually play a concentration game. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to finish the level proper. And don't forget to jump off these things. Don't forget to stand on them. And a pot sticker. I will definitely take that for the HP, because when you die, you do not get all your HP refilled. And here we are at the end. We now have hypervision, which will allow us to see invisible enemies. Excellent! I'm impressed. Now let me see my crystal. I see Rommel deceiving Lady Julia. Watch out your way! I'm guessing that's supposed to mean watch out on your way back. Culture brain. Also, King Rommel's castle is in the acid water where a regular boat won't work. Luckily, a famous scholar in Kingland is supposed to have a special vehicle, so visit Kingland before going to Satoon. Oh, now you're making me feel bad for going to the, what is it? The convenience store in Celestern. So I'm still gonna have to do some walking around. Great. Alright. My gosh, what shall we do? We're gonna have to figure that out next time. Join me next time where we go back to Kingland and see Dr. Justice, because that is the scholar that we're supposed to see. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!